Well, before we start anything, I have to take care of something. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, there we go. Alright, now let's go unlock those raids. Where am I going? I need this. Oh, there was a closer Aethernet chart I could have gone to. Oops. Hey Belgzarden, you're just the person I wanted to see. Cruiserweight matches have yet to begin, but Nayuni and I have made some breakthroughs in our research about site. Necrosis. Come inside. We'll tell you what we've learned. I am excited to do the second set of raids. I hope that they're fun. Before diving into the details, perhaps a refresher is in order. It's a rather complicated affair, after all. You had barely been crowned champion of the light heavyweight division before our sister, Eutrope, challenged you. She was intent on claiming your soul as a means to cure your psychonecrosis. The illness appears to afflict those who use feral souls to an excessive degree, those such as Arcadian fighters. We learned from Eutrope that the immortalized, who we thought lived in the luxury in the upper levels, are actually dead, taken by the disease. Since that revelation, we've looked for alternate ways to cure psychonecrosis, and we've finally got some news to share. It's all thanks to Nayuni. Like Eutrope, she has a sense for electrope technology. She's learned to do all sorts of things, from tinkering on her own. Oh yeah, Anna. Don't give him the wrong idea. It's the people of Oblivion that we have to thank for our discoveries. I'd attempted to access Everkeep's core systems for information on souls, you see. Unsurprisingly, I failed. What's more, an Oblivion member who was monitoring unauthorized access found me. She took me to task, scolding me to never do something so reckless. When I explained our predicament, however, she kindly shared research data Oblivion had acquired from Origenics. The data was quite difficult to parse, but I managed to find some relevant information. Namely, that the military was well aware of psychonecrosis, having also sought to utilize feral souls. Furthermore, they developed a method to identify the presence of the affliction. This brings us to our next move. Now that we're privy to this method, we feel that we should use it to diagnose other fighters. They deserve to know if they're ill. Indeed, it isn't right to leave them ignorant. I'm glad you agree. I can't sit idly by knowing that they might die. As Madam warned us, the President doesn't take kindly to those who get in his way. He'd be extremely unimpressed if we revealed the secret to those you've yet to fight and cause their withdrawal. Of course, you're still liable to incur the President's ire by becoming Grand Champion and releasing all the souls in the repository. But we should avoid getting in his crosshairs for as long as we can. That's why I propose we approach only those fighters you've already bested. As they're barred from fighting for a time, it wouldn't have an immediate impact on the championship. There are still risks, however. Every time our fellow fighters use a feral soul, they bring themselves closer to psychonecrosis, including in a match against you. Which is why it's important we tell them the truth as soon as possible, so we can stop that from happening for good. Knowing what the illness has done to Eutrope, it feels nothing less than personal.
Okay.
To begin with, let's reveal the truth to Honey. Despite being rivals, we're actually quite close. Just a moment while I call her. Hello? This is Honey's voicemail. She's dead. She's busy as I expected, but can spare a moment for us. She's on her way here now. Let me stare at this spot while we wait for Honey to show up. So what's this about then? I hope it's as urgent as you say it is. My stars, you're serious, aren't you? Could I be afflicted as well? There's a way to diagnose you. Regulators are designed to monitor the state of the wearer's soul. If we connect yours to a terminal, we can confirm whether there are signs of the disease. Please be at ease, Miss Honey. Your soul shows no signs of degradation. Truly? Oh, what a relief. I shudder to imagine how I might be affected by such a dreadful disease. You're fine too, I suppose. You joined the Arcadian well after I did, after all. Well, I haven't gotten any symptoms yet. Yana was so eager to prove herself, she utilized feral souls numerous times when training. So when I examined her, we found she's on the threshold of developing the disease. For mercy's sake, Yana, we're forbidden from training with feral souls. And knowing what I know now, I'd say it's because the president doesn't want us to die too early. It'd be bad for entertainment. At any rate, neither of us should use feral souls again, which means we can't fight in the Arcadian anymore. Which means we're homeless. Alright, then I'll retire. Oh, wait, what? Really? I wasn't expecting you to decide so quickly. God damn it, it's her fucking theme again. While I've graced countless magazine covers and concert stages, I never shined so brightly as when I fought in the ring, it's true. But everything I've done was so that I could bask in the adoration of the people. I couldn't do that if I were dead, now could I? So I'll look for another avenue to apply my talents, and you can be sure that I'll succeed. After all, I'm Honeybee Lovely, the brightest star in the sky. Now then, I'm scheduled to appear on a broadcast, so I must be on my way. Thanks for the warning, my dear. It's your lifesavers. She really is something else, honey. Right, that leaves one other fighter I'd like to inform. The Brute Bomber, who you defeated to become light heavyweight champion. We're not exactly friends, but I won't abandon him either. He's not likely to answer when called, though, so we'll need to visit him at his home in residential radius 911. That's right, 911. Just over there in those twin towers. You see them? Oh, look, there's a nearby Eutrope plane coming in for a landing. Oh, wait, whoops, wrong way. Here we are. Let's hope he's willing to hear us out. And not super mega dead. You're all so cute I could eat you up. Oh my god. He's just a fucking... He's just a fucking cat dad. Why do they flock only to you? It's hardly fair. Well, these are my kittens. If you don't like it, you can go back to your woman. Rub salt in the wound, why will you? You know full well she left me. Come on, little ones, come to me. That man there is Eutrope's... I mean, that's the champion of the cruiserweight division. This poses a problem. We can't reveal the truth with him here. Fuck! The blazes are you doing here? You want to get your asses kicked? You are Bog Zardan, the unenhanced warrior, yes? The Howling Blade at your service. It's a pleasure to meet you. Put on a shirt. And I hope we have the chance to meet in the ring soon. The pleasure is all mine. As you wonder, I do not make a habit of wearing a regulator. My parents didn't believe in using them. Yana and sisters were raised with similar values as I recall before adapting at Eutrope's insistence. However, I still use a regulator in battle like every fighter, except you. I didn't know the two of you were friends. Surprised that a reviled heel like him and a beloved face like me get along? Truth is, we've known each other since childhood. We can't seem to be rid of each other. Also, wrestling's all fake, don't you know that? We both couldn't fit into any of the jobs that were introduced to us, and got up to all manner of mischief together. We would have likely carried on like that if the president of Ascension Arcadia hadn't come and taken us in. Though it isn't easy being a fighter, we felt like it was our calling. Believe it or not, he used to be so shy that he could hardly form a sentence, but when he became the brute bomber, it was as if he was reborn. Shut up, they don't need to know that. Thinking back, we owe everything to the Arcadian, to the president. That we do. Well, I've seen the kittens as I had intended, so I'll take my leave now. Till next time, Bog Zardan. So what do you want? So she cut herself off from saying that was like Eutrope's boyfriend or something, right? There's something you need to know. You might have super mega cancer. Lies, the president would never. I have the results of the examination. I'm afraid his soul already shows signs of psychonecrosis. What? That's nonsense. Ugh. God, it's one of my thinky, hurty times. You know, like everyone has. As the soul is eaten away, it loses its connection to the body, leading to bouts of intense dizziness, the early symptoms of the disease. If left unchecked, the body will continue to weaken until... The Arcadian means a lot to you, I know. It means a lot to me, too. But you need to retire. You're already ill. Until we can find a cure, the only way to prevent your condition from worsening is to stop fighting. Enough. I won't listen to any more of your nonsense. Get out of my sight. We've done what we could. It's up to him what he does now. Let's go home. Leave me with my pussies. Not only Eutrope, but the brute bomber too. We need to find a cure as soon as we can. According to Eutrope, the remedy is an infusion of an extremely dense soul. That's why she's targeted you. The data from Orogenics seems to support this. Though it was only a hypothesis, the researchers believe reinforcement from a dense soul could be an effective treatment. But this isn't the solution we seek. We'll find another way. I'll scour an ocean of data if I have to. For all her searching, Eutrope could only find the one cure. Still, something about her actions doesn't sit right with me. Eutrope, I know, wouldn't think to save herself at the cost of someone else's life. I can't help but feel she's still hiding something. Hello? Ah, alright, understood. That was Madam. Cruiserweight matches are ready to begin, and he wants us to meet him in the green room. And best of luck with your next match, Mr. Belksarden, and please be safe. Don't worry. I'm going into these fights really late, so my item level is way above the threshold. I mean, I could go in as a machinist, but my item level is so much lower on machinist. I'll just go in as Gunbreaker. I mean, Dark Knight. We've been awaiting your arrival, Belksarden. Allow me to show you to the green room.
Sure, certainly.
And here he is at last. Now the party can truly begin. That's better. This drab room was begging for a touch of color. But, but you used white and like black paint over an already gray floor. That, what an awful choice. Love your work, by the way. A match with you is sure to be a font of inspiration. We're going to get down, you and I. Oh, yes, we are. As you'll have surmised, that they are your rivals in the cruiserweight division. And I understand you've already acquainted with the champion. Given the situation in the realm, you may have doubts about fighting for entertainment. But it's now most of all that the citizens are in need of a diversion to help them forget their cares. I'm counting on you to captivate the audience once more with rousing combat and make the very walls of the Arcadians shake with excitement. I will never get over Lalafell walk cycles. They look so dumb. The fighters in the division are characters too, eh? But there's far more to them than their showmanship. As you already know, cruiserweight fighters utilize more potent feral souls. Their attacks pack a heavier punch, so you'll need to brace yourself and be fully prepared. Ready, are you? Good. Let the unstoppable upstarts cruiserweight campaign begin. Right. Let's take a look at your first opponent. The Verdant Reveler dancing green. Does he just turns into a fucking frog? He's a shameless playboy who loves partying the night away in pubs and clubs. Even his Arcadian bouts, he treats his parties where he's the center of attention. Using the soul of a terrible toad, he gains heightened physical prowess and seamlessly incorporates dance moves into combat. Victory will come down to how well you ride the rhythm. Your best bet might be to treat the fight as a party as well. Let yourself go with the flow. You might just be surprised by what follows. Now then, go and show that party animal you've got moves of your own, and seize your first victory in the cruiserweight division. Fucking easy. I'm very excited to see where they take the relic weapons after this, because I do really like the designs for these ones. It's like silver-plated shoes. Oh, God. Alright. So he's just like a. Oh my God. Oh my God, no. Why does he have frog abs? What the fuck?
Are you ready to get down? The Upstart's Cruiserweight campaign begins. Can you keep up with the rhythm?
Oh, I see.
We're just getting started.
So
Keep
one.
moving, baby. Dancing Green is pulling out all the stops with these things. On the dance floor, everyone's a star.
I'm just collecting cheese. Cheese puffs.
Burn, baby, burn!
Do I want the spotlight or no?
An invitation to dance. How will the challenger respond?
Oh wow, I'm getting some bad lag. What the hell?
Come on, show me your moves!
Wait, what? That hit me? I was not. Okay. Like, am I just disconnecting? It's not even like doing my combos properly. The fuck?
Let's turn up the heat. Try to keep up now. The fever's taken hold. Can the Upstart keep up with Dancing Green? Dance like there's no tomorrow.
Oh. Shoot. Oh. Damn it. I like have to like pre-move.
Finish with style.
Oh, damn it. I like have to like pre-move.
Finish with style. Groovy moves. The crowd's loving it.
This is like infuriating. Like I want to be doing this better, but like my delay is so bad. Like that hit me. I'm over here and it hit me. This is so infuriating. Perhaps.
Bask in the spotlight and burn, baby, burn. Just take it away.
I'm gonna just stand on one side.
Let's finish with style. Groovy moves. The crowd's loving it. Groovy moves. The crowd's loving it.
Yeah, it's just like, look at this.
Come on, show me your moves.
Only took like 40 minutes, but hey, my moves finally registered. This sucks. Like, this fight seems like a lot of fun. I can't fucking enjoy it because everything's happening in 4 frames a second. Yeah, and it looks like Twitch just keeps exploding.
The match is decided. Victory goes to the challenger.
That sucks. I guess I can't stream Final Fantasy. I don't know why. I've never had a
It's all
problem.
over. Until next time.
I don't really care about any of this stuff. I don't know why the stream quality just keeps dropping so hard. Well, I'll try that and see if it helps. Like, that was absurd, though. Like, why it was that bad. Our response time seems fine. Well, hopefully it was just for that, and it'll be fine from here on out. I hope. Well fought, Belkzarden. With this victory, you've proven yourself a force to be reckoned with in the cruiserweight division. Sure. Right then, let's ride the wave of this momentum towards our next victory. And here is your next opponent. Spray Paint Girl. Yep. A fighter who lives and breathes art, she uses the ring as her gallery, Sugar Riot. Before coming to the Arcadian, she was a graffiti artist, you see. Most of the graffiti you see in Solution 9 was either by her or by those imitating her style. By injecting herself with the soul of a deadly pudding, she's able to concoct special paint that can actually change to reality, even the ring itself. To her, fighting is a medium for her art, a means of expressing herself. Her imagination is boundless, and you have to take care not to be overwhelmed, staying calm no matter what she throws at you. If you can manage that, you'll surely overcome Sugar Riot and continue on your way to the top of the Cruiserweight division. Okay, as long as the game doesn't fucking lag out of control for me, then that would be great. Seriously? There we go. Alright, hopefully Fight 2 is a little bit better in latency.
The ring is her studio, and reality her canvas. She's a rebel with a cause, who captivates all with her illusions. Sugar Riot!
What inspiration will you give me, I wonder?
Welcome to Sugar Riot's Gallery of Glamours!
Okay, well it looks like latency is already better in this.
And with a flourish, Sugar Riot brings her work to life.
Flying bomb? Got it, okay. So, like, line AoEs kind of deal? Yeah, okay.
Struck square!
Oh, got it. They all just zone in on the thing.
What's your favorite color? An image comes to me. I hope you like it hot and sandy.
Goodness, the ring has become a desert.
How about a little more sunshine? When I think desert, I think of these prickly fellows.
Sabotenders?
Watch out, it's a veritable storm of needles.
Oh shit, I didn't see that one. Ooh.
There's something missing. Oh, I know.
Quicksand? Oh, you don't want to get caught now.
What's your favorite color? When you can't decide on one thing.
Okay, so flying bombs are gonna go that way, and we've got arrows, so.
What do you think of this?
Alright.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
What do you say to a refreshing riverscape?
A crystal clear river. How charming.
Taste of fire. Okay, so probably get in here. Why did she?
Down. Is this the end? The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
This is no good. It needs a touch of thunder, a dash of downpour.
A thunderstorm has turned the waters muddy. How frightening.
I have it. Some destruction to facilitate deconstruction.
A massive raging storm. I hope you brought your parasols.
Ooh. I'm gonna still get hit by that. Damn. That was 500,000 damage. My God. Yeah, I think I'm gonna wait on that. Why did?
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
When you can't decide on one thing.
Okay, bombs are there.
What do you think of this?
Flying bombs and arrows, so be on this side instead.
Amazing, they clearly anticipated that attack.
That's 2 down.
Victory goes to the challenger. It's all over. Until next time.
Well done, Barksarden. I knew you could do it. Your next match will be against the Cruiserweight Champion himself. But seeing as we have a bit of time, there's something I'd like to tend to first. I want to tell Dancing Green and Sugar Eyed about psychonecrosis and see if they've developed any symptoms. See if they developed any symptoms. We have to save them too if we can. I've borrowed Nayuni's terminal, so we'll check the examination here in this room. Rest assured, I've already checked for listening devices. The two should be here any moment now. So what's this about, baby? Are we having a party here? If that's the case, I'll excuse myself. I'm rather keen to give form to the inspiration you've given me. Well, I'm relieved to say you haven't manifested the disease yet. You're both dangerously close to doing so. Just one more feral soul injection could push you beyond the brink. It would be wise to stop fighting in the Arcadian. Whoa, talk about a downer, baby. This is all very sudden, and I struggle to accept it. But for both you and Honey to retire, there must be truth to your words. It's no easy thing to retire, I know, but for your own safety, I ask you give it careful consideration. I've made up my mind. I'll retire. This doesn't leave the room, but I've always struggled to play the part of Dancing Green. To maintain the persona of a party animal, I've had to spend night after night out on the town, and when I'm not doing that, I'm practicing dance in the studio. I'm utterly exhausting. It's utterly exhausting. Soul-crushing. I pushed through it all because I didn't want to disappoint the fans, but this revelation sets me free. Dancing used to be my passion. Perhaps I can learn to love it again. I always thought you were a genuine party animal, living only to revel. I think that it was actually a burden on your shoulders. The ring has been my precious studio. It's saddening to think that I won't be able to step into it again. But it was on the streets that I started playing my craft, and this revelation might be a sign in telling me to go back to my roots. So I'll do just that. I'll go back to a time when the whole city was my studio and its walls my canvas. Truth be told, seeing you fight without a feral soul helped me realize that maybe it's alright just to be myself. I'm relieved. Thank you for listening. Well, we'd rather not die, of course, and it's you we have to thank for warning us. We're liable to attract suspicion if we stay here too long. We'll discuss when to break the news to management at a later time. Goodbye! Thankfully, those two have other places to employ their talents, like Honey. The Brute Bomber and the Howling Blade, however, the Arcadian is everything. It isn't easy for them to retire. This I know better than most, but it's a matter of life and death. In any case, our priority for now is to win the title match. Let's return to the gym and prepare. Nayuni will be relieved to hear that both Dancing Green and Sugar Riot plan to retire. Come on, let's go share the good news. We're gonna find Nayuni's not there, is she? She's been kidnapped. Oh no, there she is. Thank God. Thank goodness you're here. We have an emergency. Look at this. Hand over all the feral souls you've got. This is unbelievable, folks. Just when we thought the Brute Bomber couldn't sink any lower, it seems he now intends to use unregulated feral souls, and several of them at once. Besides, the madman's going turn himself into an abomination. This is a violation of the rules. You'll be banned for this. Shut your bloody trap and get out of my way. Oh no! Hey, unstoppable upstart. If you're watching this, come and find me at the demolition site on the 8th level. We're going to fight again, and this time I'm going to destroy you. You hear me? I'm going to destroy you. But why? That idiot, instead of listening to us, he goes and does this? The general public is unaware, but the doping tonic that Brute Bomber imbibes during his matches is actually a harmless prop he uses as part of his ring persona. That's why his matches continue even when he's disqualified. Using multiple feral souls at once, however, is expressly forbidden due to the extreme danger it possesses. It poses. Those poses, not possesses. Doing so warps the flesh irreversibly. Turns you into an abomination, as Mr. Metten said. Metem. And in the worst case, it will kill you. It is likely because it greatly accelerates the soul's degradation, leading to psychokinesis, or whatever it is. You went and told him about the disease, didn't you? Despite my warnings, you went and told him. I'm sorry, but we couldn't simply leave him to his fate. Well, he ended up taking the matter to the president, who naturally denied the existence of the disease. And naturally, the Brute Bomber chose to believe him. That's not all. The president has sanctioned a grudge match between him and you on one condition. In order to stand a chance, he has to inject multiple feral souls for the fight. I made a great fuss on the broadcast about his use of unregulated feral souls, but it's all staged. Everything is according to the president's script. He wants to get rid of you, and he's using the Brute Bomber to do so. What? But the brute bomber is already exhibiting symptoms of psychonecrosis. This will kill him. I know, I tried to talk him out of it as well, but he refused to listen. For him, the president's orders are absolute. Make no mistake, the match will go ahead. Even should you ignore his challenge, the brute bomber will inject himself with his assembled feral souls and come for you. Besides, if you still intend to become Grand Champion and release all the souls in the Arcadian repository, I fear there's no way except through this fight. So prepare as best you can, and then meet me at the Arcadian. I will have a chauffeur take us to the venue. I'm coming too. I'm the one who caused all this by revealing the disease to the brute bomber. The least I can do is be there. Master Belgzardan, I've awaited your arrival. It will be my pleasure to escort you via air-wheeler to the location of your match. The 8th level demolition site. All has been made ready, the broadcasting equipment is in place, and rest assured the device for manifesting your allies is as well. Just say the word and we shall depart. Brute, stop this madness at once. You'll place your life in danger. Danger? Ah, who do you think you're talking to? I'm the vile Heat, the most heinous, most despised fighter in the history of the Arcadian. I fear nothing and spit on the rules. I do whatever the hell I need to win. Wait! Ah, he's gone and done it. He's injected himself with several feral souls and transformed himself into a terrible chimeric fiend. He's no longer the brute bomber, but the brute abominator. God damn it. No, we can't stay here. It's far too dangerous. But I can fight too. No. You leave this to me, dumbass. No need for you to both get mega cancer. I got this. Alright, I'm counting on you to knock some sense into the fool. Bring it on right now. What, you don't want to fight? You fucking wimp. Wanna go one-on-one? Haha! Oh, alright then. Ugh. Man. This is taking forever. Ah, damn it, we lost both the healers. Fuck. Oh, there it is. Hooray!
He's back for revenge with a vengeance. The despicable fighter, formerly known as the Brute Bomber, the Brute Abominator. To take it outside, the Brute Abominator means business. Will the unenhanced warrior be able to contend with this chimerical foe? He's used his feral powers to manifest a weapon.
Oh, okay. Ah. I didn't realize he does a spin.
Contender is standing.
Well, that's my bad. I'm sorry. Okay. Oh.
Oh dear! Fiendish flora have sprouted from the scattered seeds!
Oh my god, what the... Oh, you have to hide behind the corpses.
Oh my! Even the cameras have been petrified! And now
Well,
they're
I'm dead.
all around.
Yeah. I only did 67,000 damage, it said.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
I am just so worthless. Oh.
These are just rival flying. What fearsome strength. Goodness me, the brute abominator is hanging on the building. He's bounding from wall to wall.
Oh no. Get away. Revenge of the Vines. Oh. Power slam? That just jump?
Rooftop is caved in. Such devastation.
Oh. Okay, this is a cool fight though.
We'll send cavalry in there at once. The destruction appears to have started a fire.
Oh.
Alive. The brute bomber must still be in there somewhere. A punishing attack. Oh, the true power of this monstrous fusion. What a thrilling battle this, and it rages on.
Damn it. Oh.
The match is decided. Victory goes to the challenger.
Okay, but like, is he okay?
It's all over. Until next time.
It's no good, we're too late. All those feral souls took their toll. The president had the broadcast cut the instant the match ended so as not to reveal the terrible side of his entertainment. He remains furious that you divulged information on psychonecrosis. I will do my best to appease him, but I fear little will come of my efforts. I never thought you'd be the first to go, old friend. Worry not. I will join you soon. You don't mean... I'm afraid so. I've been suffering the same symptoms for a while now, but I didn't understand how serious they were until I overheard your conversation. I too have psychonecrosis. Your sister and I began experiencing bouts of dizziness at the same time. Not long before she disappeared without a word. I realize now that she must have been searching for a way to fight her fate. But I chose to accept mine. That's fucking stupid. You come from beyond the barrier, Boxarden. No doubt you find it unsettling that we use souls to cheat death. Having been raised without regulators, I felt much the same. To me, those who wore them lived a bland and numbing existence, devoid of tension and excitement. The jobs arranged for me were tedious, and there was no way to escape this nation's dreary reality. But I finally found joy in the Arcadian. Being my fighting persona is everything to me, like it was for my friend. If the price for that is to die from psychonecrosis, I'll gladly pay it when the time comes. Come, little one. Oh, that's so sad. No! How can he accept death so readily? Damn it all, it doesn't have to be this way. I'm sorry, Belxarden. It's just all so frustrating. You did what you could, and I'm truly grateful. The President has wasted no time covering things up. After retrieving the brute bomber's body, the company announced that he's chosen to retire with this defeat. And so matches at the Arcadian will continue, but after a delay. It'll be a while before your cruiserweight title fight. Say, I wonder where Nayuni's gone. She wasn't here when I returned. After what's happened, I can't help but feel worried. I'll see if I can locate Nayuni via her terminal. What? She's outside Everkeep. She's never gone off without a word like this. Something isn't right. I'm sorry, Belxarden, but could you help me find her? The signal from her terminal suggests she's somewhere in East Yazulani. Sure thing. Whoops, went past it. According to the signal, Nayuni should be in this area. Nayuni, you had me so worried. What are you doing here? I'm sorry, Eutrope contacted me saying she needed to speak urgently. We were supposed to meet, but she hasn't come. Forgive me, Nayuni. I didn't want to use you, but I had no other choice. Eutrope, please don't do this. It's too late, there's no going back. If you won't back down, don't do it. It doesn't make sense to do. I've literally already beaten her before. Just neither will I. Damn it. From the start, I'd thought it strange that you'd try to take another's life to save your own. But the truth is, you aren't trying to save yourself. No, you want to save the man you love. Not only him. Every fighter in the heavyweight division suffers from psychonecrosis. I mean, that shouldn't be that surprising, guys. Even so, they continue to trust the president. He saved them all in some way, helping them during dark times in their lives. The Howling Blade, Ritsara, is no different. He'd choose to remain at the Arcadian rather than be with me. That's why I decided to act alone. If my friends were determined to fight until they died, then I'd find a cure no matter the cost. Oh no, not you too. Nayuni warned me this might happen, but I had to stop you. Honestly, I don't know what to do with the pair of you. Nayuni. We're sorry we're so stupid, Nayuni. There's no more need to fight. I think we can save everyone. A treatment for psychonecrosis doesn't require Bulk's ardent soul. I believe I've found it. What? But I've secured all the data. There was no such thing. You looked at the data in the Arcadian's archives, I believe. But thanks to the people of Oblivion, I was able to gain access to the military's research logs. And there I came across something called the regeneration factor. Regeneration factor? What is it? A MacGuffin. When one is ill or injured, the body naturally attempts to repair itself, yes? The regeneration factor is the force stimulating that recovery, as part of life's design. Apparently, Lindblom scientists had developed a stimulant to enhance their soldiers' regeneration factor. This is what we need. But that was centuries ago. Does the stimulant even still exist? As a matter of fact, it was clearly indicated in a report that its formula has been determined. The problem is, the formula itself wasn't mentioned. We need to investigate further, and for this, we'll need your help, Eutrope. Wow, imagine that. If you had just looked a little harder, you wouldn't have had to do all this dumb shit. After what I've done, I don't expect you to forgive me. But I mean it when I say I'm truly sorry. I mean, I'm fine. Oh, and she's dead. She's only fainted, thank goodness. We'd best take her home so she can rest. Trope's resting upstairs. Her psychonecrosis is quite severe, so she needs to stay still until we can treat her. You should worry about yourself too, Yana. You've manifested the illness now. I'm sorry, Nayuni, but I just couldn't stand there and let Eutrope harm Belk's Arden. I could have stopped her myself, you know. Like... That's true. Given that Eutrope has become weaker, you probably could have fended her off alone. I didn't need to intervene. You seem to be fine for the moment, but if you feel the least bit unusual, you have to let us know, alright? Now, even as we work on the cure, matches at the Arcadian will continue. That being the case, we should also continue trying to convince fighters to retire. First being the Howling Blade, your next opponent. We have to save him, for Eutrope's sake, not least of all. But how can we convince him when he's determined to fight until he dies? I'll just bash his brains in and drag him back here with me. It so happens that I have a plan. We'll confront him on a broadcast and challenge him to a wager. Whoever loses the title match will be forced to retire from competition. Ah, so put on a public show to generate excitement, just like they do at the Arcadian. Exactly, with the people's eyes on him, the cruiserweight champion would be hard-pressed to refuse. And once everyone starts talking about it, even the president would have to let it go ahead. But how will we do the broadcast? We haven't heard from Medham for a while now, and the Arcadian wouldn't cooperate with us. We'll ask for Honey for help. She hosts a broadcast of her own, watched by countless viewers. We'll use it to ensnare the wolf. I'll contact Honey right now. And she's on board. We're going to lie in wait at Mosaic. That's where the Howling Blade is known to unwind before his matches. When he appears, issue your challenge and do whatever it takes to get him to accept it. I'll stay here and look after Eutrope. Best of luck to you. Shouldn't be too hard. Ah, there you are. Now the performers are in place. It's time to steal the begin our broadcast. Hello, my obedient little bees. It's me, Honeybee Lovely, with a special edition of The Sting. I think that's what it said. Today we have a pair of very distinguished guests, the fabulously fierce Black Cat and the unstoppable upstart Belxarden. And goodness, do they have a surprise for Belxarden's next opponent, the valiant Howling Blade. Huh? What's this about now? Belxarden wants to say something to you. Oh. It would be funny to just completely, like, freak out and say nothing. The loser of our match has to retire. You have me taken aback, I must say. The notion that I would lose is laughable. But even if I should, I have no intention of retiring. Let's see. Is the whimpering wolf afraid of losing? You're naive if you think I'll play into your hands. That's weak for a champion, if you ask me. I bet he's really just afraid to lose. He clearly has no confidence. You're a champion, so act like one. Accept the bloody challenge. Come on! Fold to peer pressure, bitch! So this was their plan. At this rate, my reputation will be in tatters. Fighting is everything to me. If you're demanding that I wager my purpose in life, it's only fair that you do the same. So tell me, what gives your life meaning? I'm gonna go with fighting formidable foes. We're not so different then, you and I. Like you, I find joy in the heat of battle. Feel the most alive when I'm squaring up against a formidable foe. In any case, if that is what gives your life meaning, then that is what you must give up should you lose. If you agree, then we have a wager. Bring it, bitch. Did you hear that, dear viewers? For their hotly anticipated clash, the two rivals are wagering their very purpose in life. This is not a match you can afford to miss. Well, he managed to pull it off, and it was in no small part thanks to the nearby customers. Did we do well, Miss Honey? They're just a bunch of simps. Of course they are. Yes, you did extremely well. Thank you all so much for your help. So does this mean we earn more good boy points? That's how it is. You really are something else. Well, the rest is up to you. For everyone's sake, and Brute's memory, see to it you send the Howling Blade into retirement. Easy. Right, all that's left is to win. Come, let's head to the green room. What am I doing? This is it, Belxarden, the Cruiserweight title match. Let's seize victory and continue on our mission. The Howling Blade is a worthy champion, but again and again you've cut through the competition. I'm confident you'll do the same this time. Alright, let's take a closer look at your opponent. He uses Fenrir? The Lone Wolf of the Arcadian, the Howling Blade. Oh, that makes sense. Howling Blade, yeah. Before becoming a fighter, he was a hunter known for his unparalleled skill with the blade. Word ultimately reached the president, who recruited him to Ascension Arcadia. Owing to his good, clean looks, he was immediately embraced as a babyface fighter, and he dazzles the crowd with his fantastical ring and blade of pulsating light. With the soul of Fenrir, a legendary wolf, he's able to unleash slashes that are as devastating as they are fast. You'll need to stay on your toes at all times. Now, march into the wolves' den, Belxarden, and show them that you're no mere prey. I mean, I beat Fenrir at level 50, bitch. This isn't gonna even be a challenge. he said before dying to the first mechanic. Wow, that was very instant. Come on.
With his peerless blade work and preternatural agility, he's the apex predator of the cruiserweight division, the Howling Blade!
He's... Wow, he just Gundamified himself.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Oh, I didn't realize it was a stack kind of deal. My bad, Mr. Tank.
Wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Oh, no.
A stylish evasion, well done.
I do like toying with my prey.
Oh, I see.
Can't you fend off a pack of wolves? Fly true! The earth is mine to command!
Oh, I see. Oh, God.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun. Still you stabbed. How delightful.
Am I crazy, or is like the VA for this guy sound like discount Matthew Mercer? Oh, it's way faster now.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
Shit.
Please put the Colossus to the sword. Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
You're mine. Pack of wolves.
Ah, shit, that hit. Oh. Clip that one a little, that's alright.
Try this.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger. The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
Get fucked.
The match is decided. Victory goes to the challenger.
That's cruiserweight finished.
It's all over. Until next time.
You did it. You really did it. You're amazing. You know that? You are simply too strong for me. I gave my word and I intend to keep it. I will retire from fighting. With this, I've escaped imminent death, but I've also lost my purpose in life. Tell me, what am I to do with myself now? I truly do not know. There are still battles you can fight. I forgot what the rest of that said. To help us fight against the president. The president has sacrificed the lives of countless fighters for the sake of entertainment, and as good as killed my friend. He should be stopped, I know. But as I said before, we owe him everything. We owe everything to him. That's why we continued to fight willingly, even if it meant dying from our illness. You fool. You can't tell me that the brute bomber went willingly to his death, and there are people who care for you even if you don't seem to care for yourself. All this time, Eutrope's been fighting alone to try and save you. What? She vanished without a word soon after we developed symptoms of psychonecrosis. I searched and I searched, but I couldn't find a trace of her. I was more shocked than anyone when she suddenly showed up and challenged Boxarden. Seeing how strong she still was, I assumed that her symptoms had abated, and she decided to resume fighting. Let me make it crystal clear. You've been using your debt to the president as an excuse not to face the bitter truth, and in doing so, you've lost sight of those dearest to you. It was in order to save you that Eutrope went after Boxarden for his soul. She thought it was the only way she could be with you, who could see no life outside of the Arcadian. Oh, so I've been a dumbass this whole time. I have no words. I mean, you could say sorry, for one. You're right about everything. The choices I've made have been out of fear that I would no longer be the Howling Blade. That's why I did nothing to stop my friend, even though I knew he was going to his death. Forgive me, Hector. I should have tried to save you like they did. Thank you for bringing me to my senses. The president has done enough harm. I will help you stop him. It's heartening to count the Howling Blade himself as our ally. The Howling Blade is no more. From now on, it's simply Ritsara. Let's continue talking at my gym. Eutrope and Nauni are there, and they'd be happy to see you. Understood. There's one matter I need to tend to, so I'll meet you there shortly. I feel like this time around the last fight was kind of very underwhelming for normal mode. Like, I'm sure that they made it that way on purpose to like hide most of the mechanics for the Savage, but I mean, I don't know. That, like, compared to like the first tier of Arcadian fights, like I felt like Tier 4 was way better than Tier 8. Pets are forbidden where I live, so I was hoping that you could look after these little ones. We'd be glad to. Nauni has been wanting to adopt a cat for a while now. She must be upstairs with Eutrope. I'll go and see how they are. May I come too? Of course, you and Eutrope have a lot of catching up to do, I expect. We have a situation. Nayuni and Eutrope are gone. Aw, shit. Nayuni wouldn't take Eutrope outside in her current state, and her terminal was left on the bed. Something happened to them. Dun dun dun. Volksarden, the unenhanced warrior, for your contributions to the excitement provided by the Ascension Arcadia, you have my utmost esteem. That voice, it's the president. Is Madam the president? And we're just about to find that out. However, I cannot suffer anyone to rewrite my script. And so, as a safeguard against further deviations, I have taken Eutrope and Nayuni into my care. After some coaxing, Madame divulged to me that you wish to cure her psychonecrosis. Okay, I guess not. And it just so happens I know where you can find the stimulant you seek. The drop of life, it is called. What do you want from us? 2 simple things. Volksarden must continue fighting at the Arcadion, and you must never meddle with my script. Nothing needs to change otherwise. If you become Grand Champion, Volksarden, our soul repository will be at your disposal, and I will even disclose the location of the Drop of Life. That is all. I look forward to seeing your exploits at the pinnacle of the Ascension Arcadia Championship, the heavyweight division. So the president was a step ahead of us. One wrong move and Eutrope and Nayuni will come to harm. It seems we have no choice but to place our hopes in Volksarden. Right, because we weren't already doing that. I won't let you down. Thank you. As your second, I'll continue doing my best to support you. As will I. I won't turn a blind eye to the President's depraved actions any longer. Never again will I let anyone be taken away from me. Sorry, I'll be fine. As long as we do what the President says, no harm should come to my sisters. Now ahead of your campaign to become Grand Champion, I want you to prepare as best you can in your own way. Whether you train to hone your skills or rest to recover your strength, see to it you're ready for the next fight. I'm truly sorry to place so much on your shoulders, but you're the only one we can depend on. Please come and find me when it's time for heavyweight matches to begin. This I can skip. It's just to unlock Savage, but I don't know if I'm gonna do Savage for this tier. I still haven't even done like the extreme fights. I need to do all those, catch up. Well, that's that. I think with that, we can call this a stream. So, as always, thank you so much for watching. I always appreciate it.
I probably will actually stream this weekend on like Saturday and Sunday, just because like I want to get through Hollow Knight before the new one comes out, and I have very limited time to do that. So maybe it might not be like full-length streams, but we'll probably try to get like a couple hours in, at least get some progress. But until then,